Hello and welcome to Frequently Asked Questions. Today we are handling why our binary inputs or outputs are not working. First of all, let's go to the wiring diagram. You can see there must be 24 volts DC external power supply on 1 and 2, and also for the outputs you have to supply 24 volts DC on 13 and 14. If this is not present, for example at the output, then the outputs are not working. Let's check on the actuator. First of all, open the cover of the terminal box. Now you can see that there is no 24 volt present at 13 and 14. So if the customer has no external 24 volt available, there is an easy way to supply the output with 24 volt. The easiest way is to switch on the 24 volt output at our actuator. You have to go to parameter menu 6.5 and switch on the 24 volt output. Now you can make a bridge from 1 to 13 and 2 to 14. If external power supply from customer is there, you have to measure on 1 and 2 or 13 and 14 if there is the 24 volt DC present. Now we can measure if the 24 volts are at terminal 14 and 13 present. "24 volts are there." Perfect. Now you can measure if there is a feedback on terminal, for example, 15, for this is the ready signal, if you measure from 14 to 15. There is no output. So there must be a different issue on the actuator. Same you can do for the input. Just measure from the ground to the correct terminal, and then you can see the feedback or the input signal. This is now the case that there should be an output signal visible. So let's check if something on the logic board is damaged. In this case, you have to cut the power. Take your 5mm Allen key and open the display cover. First of all, check the wiring. Everything is nice and tight. Good. Looks good. No cable is squeezed. Now, for the binary outputs, you can see the fuse here. You have to measure the fuse if the fuse is still okay. Measure the continuity of the fuse. There is no sound, so it looks like the fuse is broken. You have to exchange the fuse. Point 2, binary inputs are not working. You have to check the jumper settings. Jumper settings you can refer to the manual. Here you can see that one jumper is missing. If you can find the jumper or a jumper is just loose, then you can solder it easily. If not, like here, the jumper is gone, you have to exchange the whole logic board. In this case, that also the fuse and the jumper is gone, we will exchange the logic board. Here is a brand new logic board. We will check the fuse here first. Fuse is working. And also every jumper is visible and jumper is correctly attached. Now we are opening the screws of the logic board. Disconnect the logic board. And attach the new logic board. After mounting the logic board, take your display cover and mount it back again. Now give power to the actuator again. And now you can measure if the output signal is visible. Now you can see the output signal is already there. These are possible options in the field to check why the binary outputs or binary inputs are not working. Always refer to the wiring diagram and check your wiring first.